So in the last episode of Pokemon Legends ZA, we battled Jacinth and we got promoted to rank B. Now we're going to continue our adventure by heading out of Hotel Z. Hotel Z, yes. That's what it is. The number of wild zones has increased. How many? How many wild zones are there now? Oh man. There's more wild zones, alright. Yep, there's more wild zones, alright. Let's head over to the Pokemon Center. Actually, let's get over to Quasarico Inc. and get our summons from Vinny. What Vinny's doing out here? You're both here? Good. I'm sorry for the urgent summons. What's the matter? What do you need me in? What do you need me for? I'm afraid I do not have any answers. I was merely tasked with reaching out to you. President Jed is waiting inside. She will be the one to explain. Oh no. Is Quasarico evil? Are you trying to... No, I better not think about it. Ma'am, I brought Team MMZ's leader, Tawny, and her teammate as well. Thank you both for sparing me some of your time. Tawny, new guy, the two of you helped me out of a difficult situation the other day, along with that gentleman from the Red Syndicate. I'm sorry I failed to properly express my appreciation sooner. So it wasn't true, right? What that trainer was saying? You mean this claim that Pokemon blocking the Lumios are part of some plot by our company? Of course that's incorrect. Truly, the extent of our involvement in this environment, in this entire affair is use of our holotech barriers. These barriers encircle the wild zones and keep wild Pokemon from damaging their surroundings. Specifically though, they're intended to prevent wild Pokemon that have undergone Rogue Mega Evolution from causing widespread damage. It makes sense. After the incident 5 years ago, Lumio City was hemorrhaging people. And property values were in free fall. This is why the urban redevelopment plan was established. But it was a risky venture. The mayor could not find businesses willing to take on the project, and so it fell to my company, Quasarico Inc. The initial plan was to create a city that belonged to both people and Pokemon, a place where wild Pokemon could live alongside humans. There were concerns from some uneasy with the idea, even those with no ties to this city. Still, it was a noble undertaking, worth pursuing. But when we began investing in Prison Tower to plan repairs for environments, we became aware of something we had not anticipated. The tower was emitting a peculiar energy. This is when we also began detecting that strange power which we call Mega Power in all corners of Lumio City. At the same time, wild Pokemon were flocking to the city in droves, as if drawn to this power. And now we have Rogue Mega Evolution. If this dire phenomenon becomes commonplace, the people will abandon Lumios once more. Don't worry, Team MZ will help get this all under control. Thank you for that, young lady. Beg your pardon, ma'am. It seems I'm being called for. If you excuse me for just a moment. It's thanks to Vicky that I came to know of AZ, which also led me to your group, Team MZ, and to me, asking so much of you children now, as if we wouldn't want to help save the people and Pokemon of Lumios. We're glad to help, right? Yeah, we'll protect everyone. thank you both. I wish to make this a city where people and Pokemon truly can live together. Help me make that dream a reality. We certainly will! Which means we better get to work right away. Thanks for having us. One last question before you go, Tawny. If you don't mind me asking, that jacket of yours, where did you obtain it? It was my mom's. I keep it to remember her by. I see. Forgive me. I just thought it looked familiar somehow. Wait a minute. Is Tawny a relative of Jet? You remember where you might have seen it? Please let me know, man. I came here to Lumio searching for someone. Your memory could be the clue I need. Now if you'll excuse us, please, one more moment of your time. I've just been briefed about the latest readings. We're detecting concentrations of mega power. I'll email you all the details as usual. Leave it to us. This is what Team MZ's here for. We're gonna make Lumiose a city that people and Pokemon can share, like you were saying, man. Come on, we're heading back to the hotel. Time for another strategy meeting. Alright, and back to the hotel we go. But first, let's see how many Mega Shards I have. Ooh, that's a lot of Mega Shards. Hold on. Let me just find something. Let's get an Alakazam. Just in case I get an Alakazam. Go ahead and head over to Hotel Z. It seems that Jet might have a connection with, might be Tawny's grandma. Is that who she's searching for? So, why did Vinny call you over to Quasartico? I guess the president just wanted to us to know that they got our backs and appreciate our work. She says she's counting on our help to take care of the Rogue Mega Evolution problem. On that note, did you both hear from Vinny about Rogue Mega Evolution reports for us to look into? That we did, which I suppose means it's time for another strategy meeting. Let's get this strategy meeting underway, Lita. Here's the new info from Vinny. Our first concern is a Dragonite in Verse Sector 3. Second, in June Sector 4, we got a Tyranitar to check out. And finally, there's a Starmie in Blue Sector 9. All three of those can be difficult to tackle even when they haven't Mega Evolved. This means they'll be extremely tough customers when Mega Evolution sits in. You feeling up to this? Of course. Team MZ will be supporting you on the ground as always. But even with our help, these will be serious opponents. We can't let our guard down. Sure, but think of how good we've gotten at working together now. Yeah, we call them so many rogue Pokemon, Team MZ is a well-oiled machine. True enough. Okay, so to recap. We got 3 more Pokemon at risk of Rogue Mega Evolution. We'll stick out each of their locations and support the new member of Team MZ from there. Up first, Dragonite in Verse Sector 3. That one goes to Tawny. Naveen, we gotta keep an eye on that Tyranitar in June Sector 4. And I'll stand by to help handle the Starmie in Blue Sector 9. We've always seemed to leave the heaviest load on your shoulders. I'm fine, really. Thanks, I'm really glad to hear that. can count on us to heal up your Pokemon before we get into battle. Alright team, move out! Time to save more Pokemon from Rogue Mega Evolution. That is time. Let's head over to our first case of Rogue Mega Evolution, which should be somewhere around... I'm sensing a pattern with all these Rogue Mega Evolutions. Let's go to Cafe Soleil in the Blue District. Now, where are you, Tanya? Or Dida? Dida, where are you? Alright, let's see if I can get up here. Thank God for these scaffolding. Thank God for the scaffolding. Now let's pick up this colorful screw. Hold on. There's Rust Syndicate members. People from the Rust Syndicate are right there. I like how I did any before. No, don't turn around. Oh no, you turned around. Oh, never mind. I'll just, drill run now! Oh, come on! That was an alpha! There we go. Let's go up here. Scraggy. Lita, here you are. Hold on, you lot. You don't want to mess with the Pokemon up ahead. It's tried to Mega Power or whatever, and it's ready to blow, so no one's getting by me. Feels like I've seen you two before, though. It's him, ain't it? And the other one. Well, train as strong as you two ought to be alright. Come on then, follow me. For goodness sakes. Which imbecile let these two civilians waltz in here while I specifically said to block off the area? Mr. Phillip, hi, what are you doing here? We received the word of a Pokemon and behaving erratically. We cannot allow any Lumiose resident to be harmed, so we came to evaluate the situation. I thought if need be, I could take care of the situation personally. Your intel was spot on. We're in here to calm it down. I see, so you're trying to keep Lumiose safe, just like us. Problem is, I'm here on direct orders from the boss. Oh no. It's simple. If he defeats my team, then I will be unable to take on other opponents. Okay. Okay, I see what you're trying to do. You're trying to get me to battle this guy. Oh, but it's a Steelix. Looks like my extra drill there'll be no match for my extra drill for this is 60 extra drill. Agron. Power punch now. And now, Scizor. Right now. Flamethrower! Power up punch! There we go. Starmie. Oh dear. That Starmie looks like it's ready to Mega Evolve. Go in the satchel, get a full restore. Stat. Mega Evolve. Now! Take the second! Show them what you're made of! Alright. I got this. Flamethrower now! Roll out. Power up punch. Flamethrower. There we go. Taking out that Starmie with a piece of cake. I see you're holding your skills. Time for us to withdraw you lot. We can leave things to Team MZ. Rough Syndicate. I can understand why the boss holds you in such high regard. When I first met the boss, I thought nobody could possibly surpass him. Yet now I find that the world may be bigger than I ever imagined. That's fine coming from you, Philip. You're older than Corbo and the rest of us. Age matters little when it comes to greatness. My childhood years, I was already formidable in physical strength and in my talent for battles. As such, I was able to keep the local ruffians under control and under my command. But I was still nothing but a young fool. I was strong, yes, but that didn't put food on the table. It was only thanks to Lysander's support that I managed to survive those days. That wasn't the case for Mr. Corbo. He negotiated with Lysander, convincing the man to give him seed money for his ventures. Mr. Corbo started up for all sorts of businesses, security services, Pokemon couriers, even some things that perhaps weren't entirely above board. He was quite the little upstart, so me and my gang thought he needed to be taught a lesson. Yet young Mr. Corbo and his partner Venipede gave us the slip at every turn, always one step ahead, until we were forced to admit defeat. He outdid us completely in an area entirely unrelated to Pokemon battles. Ever since then, he's been the only person I call my boss. Maybe I shouldn't have told you all that. In exchange for your silence, please take this. This is a water stone, right? Use that on your partner of yours. It will surely help you protect Lumiose. Now please, make sure to go handle things here. If the city goes down, the rest syndicate will have no clients left to work with after all. If this is how I use the stone Philip gave me, it'll be a Starmie versus Starmie. Think I should do it? Sure, why not? Right, yeah, okay, I'll involve my partner, then we get to go calm down that rogue Mega Starmie. We are at the location of the rogue Mega Starmie. It's a psychic type. Might be my... oh no. Concentration of mega power in your vicinity is rising rapidly. Warning, rogue mega evolution is imminent. I'm ready to handle it. Before Starmie's rogue mega evolution sets in, let me heal your Pokemon. Heal my Pokemon. Make sure you and Victory Bell stay safe, okay? Alright, let's try this. Alright, Starmie. What you gonna do? It's just Starmie, but bigger with longer legs. Like, what? Whoa! What move was that? Knock off. Get out of the way. You know, my stat showing me a full restore. Stat. Dang it! Now Mega Evolve! Come on. Mega Magical Leap. Not rage. Aggro is now in effect. Whoa! tired eventually. Come on. Oh, that's not good. Quickly. That's all. Mega Evolve! Oh no. Nice slash, finish it off! Finished. Finished the job with the Starmie. Thank you. Good work! That's one more rogue Pokemon calm. These battles really take it out of you, huh? You know we gotta help these poor Pokemon and stop their suffering. But geez, they don't lab with their super fierce attacks. All that running around and dodging, at least they're absolutely starving. Do you think DubbaYoozz's restaurant might have started out all this as a plot to bring in customers? Nah, it couldn't be. That'd be wild. Alright, main mission complete. There we go. Now I'll do it for today's episode of Pokemon Legends ZA. If you like this video, give it a like ring. If you want to see more videos like this, consider subscribing. And as always, stay tuned for the next episode of Pokemon Legends ZA, and peace out.